Hello again, everybody. Zach Attack is here with the Attack Line for Monday, November 14th, 2011. Big Attack Line. Let's get it started with your new #1 movie, Immortals, the new Gladiator type movie, debuting at #1 with 32 million. Not that bad of a showing. Also not too shabby. A 25 million debut for Adam Sandler's new movie, the Eddie Murphy whip-off, Jack and Jill. Because Adam dresses up like a chick. While Puss in Boots still remains in the top 5 at #3 with at least 20 million. And expect a new #1 movie next week. Twilight's new movie, Breaking Dawn, comes out next week, part 1. So expect that to be gross, and maybe it'll beat the record set by New Moon, then broken by Harry Potter. So we'll see if Twilight can do what they do best. Break every record set by Harry Potter. And make Harry Potter fans mad even more. So there you go. Let's begin with music news, starting with 11/11/11. Now I didn't make a video on 11/11/11 because I had a gig again on Friday, gigging the Westview Orchard staff party, which was okay. It was an okay show, despite the fact there was no alcohol there. Without alcohol, it doesn't help the white people dance, because alcohol does make the white people dance. White Brad Paisley. Definitely. But it was still a good show. We had some dancing going on, mostly the line dancing, cha-cha slide, Cupid shuffle, and Cotton Joe, all them got him on the floor, but it's like, I couldn't keep him on the floor for long. Because the kids didn't need it, but they weren't dancing to the normal songs that they would be. But it was okay show. Hoping, if we do it again next year, hope it tops it, but it was still a decent show. But big news on 11/11/11 at 11:11 a.m. Pacific time. After months and months of rumors, Black Sabbath finally announced their reunion plans for 2012. They announced they're going back in the studio. Yes, the original members, Tony Iommi, Geezy Butler, Bill Ward, and yes, Ozzy Osbourne. They'll go in the studio recording a new studio album, their first with the original lineup since 1978, with producer Rick Rubin. Also set a worldwide tour. No tour dates yet, besides the confirmed Download Festival in Donington, England. So it'll be great to see Sabbath back on the world with a new album. Continuing the music news. Lady Gaga news. Big news coming as after a long and fruitful creative partnership, Lady Gaga has broken ties with a creative director, Laurieann Gibson. Serious falling out. Now, Laurieann had been in Gaga's corner in the House of GaGa, that's Gaga's creative company, since the beginning, 2008. Choreographing her videos, starting with the Beautiful Dirty Witch video, and choreographing most of the moves in videos like Just Dance, Poker Face, Love Game, Paparazzi, and Bad Romance. And Gibson also supplied Gaga for most of her videos. But it was during the Born This Way era, earlier this year, that the relationship started to crumble. It started during the Judas video, with Laurieann not agreeing with most of it, but it really escalated after a set concept for Edge of Glory was demolished thanks to Laurieann, making for a non-typical Gaga video before just walking around the streets of New York with Clarence Clemens. And it reached its apex. Its tensions mounted when they made the video for You and I, as of course Gaga gave us Joe Calderone at the VMAs. And there has been tensions, not just because of creative differences, but it was because of Laurieann doing her own thing, doing her own shows. Gaga has not fully addressed it, but her publicists have confirmed the split to many sources. Gaga was in London doing X Factor UK last night with Mary of the Night, her first official production with brand new choreographer Richard Jackson. GaGa is set to do some Christmas shows, but no tour dates have been set. And it's a big loss because Laurieann was just creative. But there's no surprise because of reading all the tensions and stuff. So we'll see if GaGa can still have that good old magic and don't end up like Britney Spears, stiffless and not performing. But we know GaGa to do well without Laurieann because GaGa's the girl. She is the best. Go GaGa. Go Mother Monster. As we all know, Mother Monster GaGa is signed to Interscope Records with the head Jimmy Iovine. Well, today it was reported that GaGa's got a brand new label mate. After initially rumors flying about them signing to Columbia, it turns out that Van Halen will now be signing to Interscope Records. Reports from various sources said that the relations between Van Halen and Columbia broke down as DLR, the lead singer of Van Halen, wanted a West Coast record label instead of an East Coast one. Jimmy Iovine has confirmed the reports with the Hollywood Reporter. As it pertains to rumors about Van Halen appearing at the Grammys performance show on November 30th to announce their Grammys performance, which I alluded to in an Atakline about a week or two ago, the sources are saying those rumors are not true. So we'll see what goes down with that, but there you go, Van Halen officially signed to Interscope Records. And hopefully, tour dates and new album info will come. But Halen's very secretive about things. They're very hush-hush. So we'll see if the cat gets out of the bag soon. And now, TV news, starting with Dancing with the Stars. Semi-finals tonight. As I mentioned last week, Ricky and JR are destined for the finals. Unless America fucks it up again, but I hope not. So basically, Rob and Hope have to fight for that third and final slot for the finals. And Rob and Hope, I have one piece of advice for you. Be aggressive! Be aggressive! You've been good, but you haven't shown your full potentials yet. You can do better. You can do it! So go, JR and Ricky, but Hope and Rob, bring it tonight. Prove to America. Prove to the judges. Prove to yourselves that you are destined and worthy of being in the finals. Now, sports news. A lot of it. Starting with UFC. Saturday night, this past Saturday, would have been, and could have been, should have been, a big night. UFC on Fox. Initial broadcast. First time UFC was on network television. After 40 minutes of talking, the heavyweight championship bout was made between Dos Santos and Velasquez. The end result? 1 minute knockout by Dos Santos, crowning him the heavyweight champion of the world. Making UFC regret the decision of making it a one-fight card. And I thought it was stupid. And I saw the prelims on the internet. The one match that I think should have been on television, I know a lot of people will agree, is the Ben Henderson versus Clay Guida fight. That fight was amazing. That should have been on television. Why wasn't it on TV? We'll never know, but bullshit. Are you serious, bro? And although the bullshit rumors and of course the criticism, Dana White answered by simply saying, shut up about it. UFC can be unpredictable. And it showed with the 1 minute knockout. We're not upset about that. We're upset about the fact it took 40 minutes to lead to the 1 minute knockout. Stupid. Although UFC did do well on Fox with 5 million viewers, a lot of people, including myself, agree that there is room for improvement. Hopefully, UFC can learn that a one-fight card on Fox ain't gonna cut it. Hopefully, they get another fight, like the co-main event and the main event of the card. So we'll see if UFC can learn from their mistakes and learn from it to make a better second Fox appearance. Now, on the TNA, last night was Breaking Point, and I didn't see any of it because I mentioned this on the show before. I'll say it again. The streams suck. I couldn't even find a good stream. And I'm glad I didn't get to watch it because I heard It sucked again. It sucks that TNA puts on better house shows, because I went to the house show. And it sucks they put on better house shows than TV shows. New champions were crowned as a new Knockouts champion, Gail Kim, a little help from Karen Jarrett. Also a brand new TV champion, Robbie E, who doesn't deserve it. Everybody else retained, with Mexican America retaining over Inc. Austin Aries retaining over Kid Cash and Jesse Sorensen. And by hook or crook, another cheap victory for Robert Roode, Bobby Roode, retaining the TNA title over AJ Styles. Other matches included a double DQ of Crimson and Matt Morgan, which I heard was screwy. RVD defeating Daniels. Anderson and Vince defeating Bully Ray and Scott Steiner. And also Jeff Jarrett losing to Jeff Hardy not once, not twice, but 3 times. I heard they had to start the match again 3 times. So I heard that was kind of screwy. But come on, TNA, do better TV, man. Hope they can come back and rebound on Impact this week. Now, on to a 3-hour War preview for Boston, Massachusetts, who's probably buzzing after the Pats beat the Jets. Of course, my Bears beat the Lions. I'm from Detroit, but I'm a Bears fan, because the Lions now suck again. So now the top 5 questions that must be answered tonight on War. Question number 5. What will go down the Michael Cole Challenge after weeks and weeks of delays? The Michael Cole Challenge will finally take place as Michael Cole will face off against JR in his challenge, with Cole putting up his job. I said Cole will win. There'll probably be a bullshit thing about humiliating JR again, and yada yada yada. So, as much as I would agree with everybody want to see Cole go bye-bye, we all know Cole, that won't happen. Question number 4. What will Nash do tonight? Well, Kevin Nash returned last week in London, answering Liverpool about being re-signed by John Laurinaitis. With Triple H still injured on the shelf, what kind of impact will Kevin Nash make in the WWE while waiting for Triple H's return? Question number 3. How will the rivalries for the World and WWE title develop? Now we have Mark Henry, Big Show rematch after that ring collapsing thing. I wish it was like a stipulation match, but it isn't. And of course, Del Rio and Punk, their match is Sunday. They've been heating it up a bit, especially Ricardo getting a go to sleep last week. So we'll see if Ricardo and Punk see a confrontation between each other before Sunday, and I say, hell yeah. Question number 2. Will anything else be announced for Survivor Series? There has to. As I mentioned on last week's Atakline on last Thursday, Christian got injured at a house show. He is officially out of the Survivor Series. So no word on if Barrett's going to replace Christian, or is it going to be 5-on-4 this Sunday as Barrett takes on Team Orton. And also hopefully tonight they'll finally officially announce Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler. Now, wrestlers have reported the match will happen, but there's been no official word from WWE. They have the storyline petition going on. I signed that petition too. So Zack Ryder, Dolph Ziggler should be announced officially. And of course, the big question number 1. What will The Rock do tonight? The Rock is of course set to be on this very important Raw, the last one before Survivor Series, before he teams up with John Cena this Sunday. Now, there is rumors he's supposed to wrestle in a dark match main event with Cena and Ryder against Miz R-Truth, and I forgot the next person. So, will Rock wrestle on TV or not? We'll see what happens. But The Rock is in Boston tonight, and I hope Rock delivers a good promo, especially being a 3-hour show. So, but what will happen on the go-home show before Survivor Series? Find out tonight on Monday Night Raw Super Show tonight at 9/8 Central. 8/7 Central, I'm sorry, 8 only on USA Network. That is it for my Atakline. See you later on for my Raw review. With that in mind, you've been attacked by the news from Zach. Thank you very much. See you later. Yeah.